you're a subscriber, I'm sure you know that I'm a huge fan of Dan Brown books. And if you're not a subscriber, then what are you waiting for? Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and also press the notification bell, because इस channel पर हम books, poetry, 90s और life की बातें करते हैं. और आज इस channel पर एक और book का review लेकर आई हूँ, but उससे पहले आपको बता दूँ that hi, hello, namaste, my name is RJ Manjula and welcome to my YouTube channel. और आज मैं जिस book का review करने वाली हूँ वो of course Dan Brown की एक और नई किताब है. but उससे पहले आपको बता दूँ that I have made many videos on Dan Brown and his books. As I just told you that I'm a huge fan of his books. So all these videos are there on my channel. The links you will find in the description box below and also on the I button above. So this is the book by Dan Brown named Origin. The origin, actually, as the name says, is the story of our origin, like how human came onto this planet, how basically this planet was formed. It answers two very basic and very important questions of our origin. One is, where do we come from? Second, where are we going? And this is the story of a scientist named Edmund Kirsch, who has actually done some path-breaking experiments, and these experiments prove scientifically the answers to these basic questions. As I said, the first question, where do we come from and where we are going, and also it actually proves scientifically that God has no role to play in our origin. और यही बात दुनिया भर के गॉड बिलीवर्स पे, या आप कह सकते हैं चर्च कम्युनिटी पे, बिशप एंड प्रीस्ट जो सब लोग हैं, उनके लिए एक बहुत बड़ा खतरा बनी हुई है. एंड दे रियली आर मेकिंग श्योर दैट दिस डिस्कवरी डजंट गो पब्लिक. मतलब वो चाहते हैं कि एडमंड कर्श का ये जो भी एक्सपेरिमेंट है ये दुनिया के सामने ना आए. But Edmund Kirsch is also adamant in making sure that this discovery go public. He wants people to know answers to those basic questions. And he's all set to deliver his presentation, all set on the stage, and he calls some people where he's about to deliver his presentation to the whole world digitally and of course physically to a set number of people. But at the exact moment he's shot at and is declared dead on stage. And after this there's chaos everywhere, because of course everybody's thinking, who's the murderer, who's killed Edward Kirsch just before he was about to make this presentation. अब कहानी में एंट्री होती है हमारे मेन हीरो रॉबर्ट लैंगडन की, जो आप जानते ही हो कि जितनी भी डैन ब्राउन की बुक्स होती हैं उनके ज़्यादातर बुक्स में इस सीरीज़ में जो हमारे मेन कैरेक्टर होते हैं वो है रॉबर्ट लैंगडन. सो ही इज़ अ रिनाउंड सिम्बोलॉजिस्ट एंड ही वॉज वेरी वेरी क्लोज टू एडमंड कर्श. And Edmund Kirsch, before giving his presentation to the public, he had actually he met Robert Langdon and told him gave him some vital clues and information about his discovery, and also shared with him that he feels a certain danger and he's been threatened by church community and उनकी जान को खतरा है. Now, because Robert Langdon knew that Edmund Kirsch was feeling threatened and also now is dead on stage, he feels that it is his personal responsibility to make sure that Edmund Kirsch's discovery goes public and the whole world gets to know it. एक ऐसी डिस्कवरी जिसके लिए उनकी जान ले ली गई, वो डिस्कवरी दुनिया के सामने लाने की जिम्मेदारी रॉबर्ट लैंगडन ले लेते हैं. Now, Robert Langdon gets to know that the museum where Edmund Kirsch was supposed to give this presentation had very selected number of guests, and they were only invitee only, as in you had to be invited to that presentation and nobody was allowed to just walk into the museum. And there was one last minute addition to the guest list that was done, and it was actually done by the owner of this museum, the manager of this museum, Ambra. Now, Ambra, she tells Robert Langdon that she added that name of the killer when they get to know that he was the killer who shot Edmund Kirsch. His name was added at the last minute by Ambra, because Ambra, who's a fiance of a royal family prince, he's a royal prince of Spain, he asked her to add that name at the last minute. अब लोगों का शक ऑलमोस्ट यकीन में बदल जाता है, क्योंकि जो रॉयल फैमिली है वो बहुत क्लोज हैं। उनके बिशप हैं एक, जिनका नाम है बिशप वेल्डेस्पिनो। एंड बिशप वेल्डेस्पिनो को किलर के साथ भी देखा गया था कभी कभी। देयर वर फोटोज दैट गेट्स लीक्ड ऑनलाइन, एंड ऑल्सो ही बिशप वाज सीन विद नॉट जस्ट द मर्डरर बट ऑल्सो विद एडमंड कर्श एट सर्टेन पॉइंट. And Edmund Kirsch, before he was shot at, had shared this information with Robert Langdon that he actually got a threat letter from Bishop Veldespino, that he was the one who had threatened him that this discovery should not go public. सो अब लोग ये जानना चाहते हैं रॉयल फैमिली से और स्पेशली रॉबर्ट वेल्डेस्पिनो से कि क्या उनका कोई रोल था इस मर्डर में, इस एडमंड कर्श के मर्डर में. So now what had Edmund Kirsch discovered that was so important and so dangerous at the same time? Will Robert Langdon be able to present his friend's discovery to the whole world? Will Ambra be able to prove that she's innocent, and she'll be able to prove that connection between the royal family, Bishop Veldespino and the killer? For all these questions, you need to read the book. Now, like all Dan Brown books, there is an amazing, super interesting twist in the end that will blow your mind. And also, of course, the detailing of the characters is very, very beautiful. And his description of both the worlds, like spiritual world and also your scientific world, is amazing. मतलब जब वो scientific discoveries की बात करते हैं तो उनकी technical words की knowledge, उनका जो description है वो कमाल का है. And at the same time when he talks about church, its beauty, its culture and spiritual world, तो वो उनके जो शब्द हैं, उनकी जो knowledge है वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा खूबसूरत है. This book is a perfect mix of science, religion, history, mystery, culture, and of course, lot of symbols. And like all Dan Brown books, this book has a lot of twists and turns. So I will definitely recommend this book to everyone. And let me tell you, I think I'm one of those Dan Brown fans who would say that I haven't read a single Dan Brown book which was bad. I've loved all his books, and I'm sure you will too. एंड अगर आपको ये वीडियो भी थोड़ा सा भी पसंद आया है ना, तो प्लीज़ मेक श्योर आप इसको भी थोड़ा प्यार दें. प्लीज़ लाइक, कमेंट एंड शेयर दिस वीडियो विद ऑल द बुक लवर्स यू नो. एंड ऑल्सो मैं आपसे बहुत जल्द मिलूंगी एक नए वीडियो के साथ. तब तक के लिए पढ़ते रहिए और हंसते रहिए.